Question 23 is a classic questionnaire question. And it should be quite obvious two things that are wrong. The first thing is there's no time limit on this question. You don't have to write these in the same order I'm going to. But how many magazines do you buy? That's unclear. So you could write there's an unclear question, it needs a time limit. For example, does that mean in a day? Does it mean in a week? Does it mean in a year? It's unclear. So I'm going to write unclear question. It needs a time limit. Example, week, day. I'm going to put etc. on the end there as well. Okay, so it just said time limit there. The other thing that's wrong, if someone bought 4 magazines, they don't know which box to tick. And we call these overlapping answers. The same thing happens here. If they choose 8, well, do I tick that one or do I tick this one? So it cannot overlap. The fact there's 3 is fine. Because if someone never bought a magazine, they can tick this one. But if they buy 13 magazines, say in a month or in a year, they have also not got a box to tick. So there's actually 3 things you can write here. I'm just going to write overlapping answers. That'd be fine. If I wanted to make myself extra clear to this examiner, I could write what I've just said. If someone bought 4, they wouldn't know what box to tick. And also you could say if someone bought more than 12, they wouldn't have a box to tick. So there's 3 things you could say that are wrong with this question. So a better one, I'm not going to write this down, but you'll understand from me saying it. You need to put down, how many magazines do you buy in a week? You need to rewrite that question with the words in a week, then put your question mark. Your boxes need to look, just keep the 3, I'd say, right, 0 to 4. This one now needs to start at 5 to 8, for example. And so that everyone can tick a box, I would say 9 or more. If they buy 50 magazines a week, they can tick this box. If they buy no magazines, they can tick this one. If they buy 4, it's now clear it's this one. You can't buy 4.5 magazines, so it doesn't matter. So it's perfect. Right, this question now, with the extra, it's not just this, you have to write down how many magazines do you buy in a week or in a month or in a year. It has to have a time constraint or a time limit, and it's done.